On the channel, we get ready for the main event Showdown, Series 18, Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another main event championship showdown, unboxing, and review. And today on the channel, from Series 18, during happier times, we got Rhea Ripley, we got Dominik Mysterio. But for all your WWE wrestling figure needs, make sure you end up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there, and deal I did get with this 2-pack here. Was not planning on buying this one, was not planning on picking it up. However, it was at Kohl's, all Kohl's, salt of the earth for the stores back in the day, or to this day, I guess. But I was at Kohl's. They do have WWE figures, shippers going up right now for the holidays in stores. This was on it, and those new championship figures with Undertaker and the Usos, part of that. Did a little math, did a little work, did a little Kohl's cash, they had a little sale going on. Long story short, between the sale and the Kohl's cash and spend $50, get $10 off, I ended up getting this for free. So not a bad deal for free, I would say. Worth a pickup, because I had to get something else there, and I already had the other championship showdown. I forget which one that was now, but I already had that in my collection. So this is the only thing there I did not have. So I said, well, I'm getting something for free. I'm not going to walk away with a toy that I don't want or something like that. So ended up picking this one up. Long story short there. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and it's the Judgment Day during happier times. Not a lot of people excited for this pack for whatever reason. You got Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley right there. You got their names down low. Of course, new main event articulation on these. Glamour shots off to the side, looking good. And I just realized the other pack I had, it was the two down here. It was the Kane and Mankind. It was the Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I already have those, already unboxed those on the channel. So didn't need any of those, didn't need doubles of those, so I ended up picking this one up instead. Got a little bit of tail of the tape. Let's see what it says about Dom and Rhea. Rhea Ripley, she is a powerhouse from Adelaide, South Australia. Not North, easily confused. Still beautiful this time of year. Finishing move, the dreaded Riptide. Dirty Dominik Mysterio, he's a high flyer from San Diego, California. Beautiful year-round. Finishing move, the old frog splash going on. So let's see what's going on with these two figures in the package. That's the $1 million question right there. See you later, goodbye. Somebody asked the $1 million question to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. That's what I'm saying. There's old Rhea and Dom locked in here. Little street gear action in this video today. And only one accessories, and it is Rhea's belt. See you later, goodbye. Take a look at the belt first here. We do got the Rhea Ripley side plate, so that's always nice to see. You got the blue SmackDown title, white strap on this one, the white leather, plastic, I guess, really. But we do get the title belt. Seen it before. We'll see him again. We know how that does go in this line of work, And I guess since we start with Rhea, her belt, we're going to start with her because it's a ladies' first channel over here. Shout out to the ladies watching this one. And we got Rhea Ripley out of the package. I don't know, not one that's going to set the world on fire, I do not believe, with Rhea Ripley, but it's an interesting looking figure, no doubt, but it is kind of a backstage Rhea Ripley, not so much a wrestling Rhea Ripley. You got that mean mugging side smirk face on her. You got the big old earrings going on. Got the little Dom tattoo underneath her eyebrows there and underneath her eyes. Very dark makeup throughout. Of course, shorter hair on the time, especially on the sides. A little longer on the top, kind of back into a little slick back action there. She is your mommy because it says so. I'm your mommy. And then it says Judgment Day Rhea Ripley on the back of the shirt. We do get the tattoos on her arms. Nice attention to detail on those. Of course, this being a main event style figure, no color tattoos on these here. Painted on shirt here always looks a little bit suspect, but you could make this elite if you wanted to get a soft goods shirt, add it to this one, make it feel a little bit better if that is your thing. Black pants, black boots, and that's pretty much it for Rhea Ripley right here. Now, her arms do go all the way around, of course. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Got a fist of fury, side to side, back and forth. hula hoop, or I should say waist articulation, traditional waist. She just got the slapping hand on the other side if she needs to slap you silly. Got those big old main event splits, new articulation here. Leg goes up a little bit, bend at the knee, no side to side, boot cut, nothing on there, and then she should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Of course, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. How about that? Mommy rides again, this time when she was a bad guy. She was a bad guy. Now she's, of course, very, very popular. One of the most popular performers on the Raw brand. Will she regain her World Heavyweight title? We'll just have to wait and see. And we'll have to wait and see what's up next for Dominik Mysterio, the ladies' man, if there ever was one right here. We got old Dominik out of the package. I believe we've seen this head sculpt before. Got the mullet going on, long hair in the front. Got ears akin to an elf. Yes, akin to an elf. But he does got the two eyes, the two ears, the nose, and the mouth, playing all those human hits right here. He's got the Rhea Ripley shirt. She's my mommy right on the front there. And then it does say Rhea Ripley on the back. All black shirt, all black pants, black shoes down here. Matching Rhea. They're all in black. They're really representing the Johnny Cash is what they're doing here. We do get the tattoos on Dom, down on his hands, his forearms, everything else. No color once again on the tattoos. Don't need to walk through the articulation on this one because it's identical to Rhea Ripley, as you can imagine here. But it is a nice backstage Dom, and once again, you could get a soft good shirt, put this over the top, make it feel a little bit more elite is what you could do with this one. I assume he as well will fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. I mean, it is a Mattel figure after all. You would imagine he would. And he does. There you go. So they both fit on a stand right here. But let's compare these two to some of their figures from the past. How about a Dominik Mysterio Elite? Obviously, an improvement is the Elite over the basics. A lot of people, I think, complaining about the height on Dominik. It's actually not terrible. Dominik is, I believe, 6'1" is what they say he is, and Rhea Ripley 5'7". So the heights really aren't terrible. I always think of Rhea Ripley being about like 5'10" or something, like the size of my wife. I'm 6'1", she's 5'10", my wife. I always kind of thought Rhea was about the same height as my wife, but she's a little shorter. So who knew? Who knew? We do got Rhea Ripley, of course. I think this was her last Elite, if I'm not mistaken. Got Rhea looking pretty good with her championship belt there. And I did grab this one. I saw this in my collection. Rhea Ripley's first ever main event style figure, or I guess basic figure at the time. We've come a long way between this one and this one. Very, very cool to see the latest and greatest and then the old one next to it. So kind of cool, of course, when a performer's been around a long time, they change their looks, all that kind of stuff. You get some of that yin and yang that looks and feels a little bit different, and I'm here for that. So main event, championship showdown, Dominik, Rhea Ripley. Probably a pass for most people. Unless you got some free money at Kohl's or you got a heck of a deal there, maybe it's not something you want. I guess obviously if you're a Judgment Day completist, a Rhea or Dominik completist, you'll want to pick this one up. But I'm assuming most people, they're good with an Ultimate Edition or an Elite from these two performers before they're going to go to this 2-pack here. But I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe there's something different. Did you pick this one up? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. So there it is. For Dominik, for Rhea, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.